Today we will cover the local play and the national bus driver shortage. I'm Chloe.
I'm Sydney.
I'm Bailey.
I'm Lily.
And we're CSBL Live.
We're here in Clare, Michigan, where the local drama club has just performed their first production of the year. The play Treasure Island was a huge hit, capturing the attention of not only students and faculty, but citizens in the area as well.
The play was about a young kid, Hawkins, who found a treasure map, which led to grand adventure. While on the ship, Hawkins hears that the crew is going to betray him. They get to the island and it's a race to the treasure. With pirates and fighting scenes, this theatrical work is jam-packed with action. Now here's the drama teacher, Mr. Burke.
So how would you say that turnout of Treasure Island went?
It was phenomenal. It was great to see all the parents and friends and family come out to support all of our wonderful cast.
That's great. And how would you say the planning behind the fight scenes and stuff went?
That was super fun. I'm very happy and fortunate to say that I didn't have to do it by myself. I had a senior, Tegan, help out a lot, and we put a lot of effort. We started way back in September planning the fights, and so by the time we got to the stage, they were all planned out, and no small part to her help.
And how would you say that COVID has affected the drama club?
Well, we had some students quarantine for a little bit, so that was always interesting and a little rough to coordinate schedules and who was gone and who came back and what time. Also, we kind of just got hit hard with virtual shows and attendance last year, and though we're building up this year, and our attendance and participation in the play was astounding.
That's great. Thank you very much, Mr. Burke.
Now at the auditorium with Bailey Sight.
I'm here at the Clare Public Schools auditorium with the lead role of Treasure Island, Catherine Pigeon. What role did you play?
I played Hawkins.
And can you describe your character?
He was basically a cabin boy who later had a complicated relationship with Long John Silver, the other lead.
Okay, and were there any challenges that you faced?
Probably just when people didn't show up to rehearsal and then they would show up to the actual play, it would just mess with everyone's heads, but...
Thank you, Kat.
Up next, we get an inside scoop on the nationwide shortage of bus drivers.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, but not anymore due to the shortage of bus drivers across America. Throughout the country, children have had trouble getting to school because of this shortage.
It has been a struggle across America finding enough bus drivers to get students to school. All around the country, many students have not been able to get to school due to bus drivers failing to show up to work, preventing students from learning. The outbreak of the coronavirus has made it even more difficult for schools to find bus drivers. Here's Clare's Superintendent Jim Walter to give you more information on the topic.
We're here with Mr. Walter talking about the bus shortage. What is it like having a shortage of bus drivers?
Well, it's tough on everyone. Right now, the drivers themselves that are on staff, and it's tough on the staff and students and coaches as we think about all the places we need to get to. So right now we have 6 routes and 6 drivers. So I think the drivers feel a lot of pressure as far as what will happen if they're sick or not able to be at work. And when we have a number of scheduled trips, it's hard to make sure everything or every group gets everywhere they need to be with only 6 on-staff drivers. We're a little bit fortunate in that we have some of our maintenance staff are trained and they're able to help out now and then, but they also have full-time roles already.
Why do you think there's a bus driver shortage across America?
Well, I'm not certain across the whole country, but one thing I can say is it's not an easy job. It's not easy to get the license itself or licensing that you need in order to be able to drive a bus. And then the hours, of course, aren't real perfect. You usually have 2 or 3 hours in the morning, starting around 6 a.m., and then 2 or 3 hours in the afternoon, starting around 2:30 p.m. And of course, if you're driving trips, some of those field trips might be during the day, but a lot of our athletic teams and competing groups are traveling in the evenings. So odd hours, that's not real family friendly or not something a lot of folks want to be a part of.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, there you go, folks. Thanks for watching.